My beautiful Aqua gang. What to tell you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarian family, my soul tribe, my soul family. We've made it through another year with each other, you guys. I truly appreciate you all. Happy New Year. Our season is vastly approaching, okay? Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what we need to know. It's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, of course. These messages are, in fact, general, okay? Take what resonates with you. Leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Take a moment and click the like button if you don't mind. It is one of the easiest and free ways to energetically donate to the channel, okay? And it helps us grow, you guys, okay? Shoot me a little comment down below. A little hey girl, hey, or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to add. If you want to chime in about the reading, you can feel free to do that as well. And last but certainly not least, hello. If you have not already made it official, you have not already joined the family, please consider doing that, okay? We would love to have you join us. We are one big happy gang over here, okay? We cuts up. I'm gonna warn you. There is a forewarning, okay? We do cut up, but we would love to have you. So smash that subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell, okay, so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. My words just got twisted a little bit there. We don't have a pre-shuffle. This feels very particular. It feels very specific, so I'm interested to see how many of you are resonating with this. You've gone silent. This is someone that you have gone silent on. No contact. That could be a theme. Quietness, though. They're not hearing anything from you. I'm hearing like the silence is silently killing them. And by silently killing them, I think that they mean that they're not like expressing that they miss you. They're not expressing that it bothers them. They're actually trying to move forward, this person, or just trying to act like they're okay. So you've gone radio silent on someone. I also get that there were a lot of things hidden in this connection. Whoever this person is, they've hidden a lot from you, which is why they didn't want to show it with a pre-shuffle here. But you can't hide from me, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, okay? What is going on? We have filter. Yeah, they are hidden behind something. Trying not to appear as things are. Things do not appear as they are. That's a filter, right? This could be a theme of the relationship in and of itself, meaning you got tired of the fake shit. You got tired of pretending that you were okay, or you got tired of waiting. Okay, I do hear that, like waiting for things to change, or waiting for this person to show up, or waiting for them to be their authentic selves. Or perhaps you don't know who their authentic self is. When I see filter, I almost see a mask as well, right? Someone trying to mask who they truly are. Now, at the very bottom of this card, we have sugarcoating the truth. I feel like that's just a fancy way of saying a liar. You lie to kick it. So this person could have hid a large portion of who they are to you. This could be something that has already come out. This could be something that you have found out. Maybe you feel betrayed. The gag is they didn't expect you to go silent. They didn't expect you to go radio silent. This person has a theory about love in terms of generations, right? It says, okay, boomer. When I think of the boomer generation, this is somebody who expects to be able to get away with stuff for the sake of love. They expect to just, when you say you're in love, or if you say that you're married, if you say that you're in a union, you're together, then they expect a certain behavior from their partner. And this is what they have seen in their life. Okay, this could be by way of parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles. It's sort of like you don't call them out. Like you don't call them out on their lies, or you don't call them out on the fake shit, or you don't leave. You definitely don't leave. Outdated way of thinking and out of touch. This is a very closed-minded individual. They have a very specific way that they look at relationships and connections. So this is why the way that you're reacting, or the way that you are behaving, or the way that you are handling them is taking them for a loop. I almost see them spinning, taking them for a bit of a ride. Resisting change. Oh, did you say something to this person? Slut shaming. Okay, so I'm getting two different meanings from this slut shaming card, okay? I get that this person, they like the traditional way of relationships only when it benefits them. I also get that they like to do what they want. So they feel like they would be the type of person that would agree with the notion that men will be men, right? Or listen, if we're on a break, then I can do what I want type of thing. That's how I see this casual sex energy, or expressing one's sexuality. But shaming is here at the forefront of this card, right? It doesn't necessarily, for some of you, have anything to do with sex. There's something about them feeling ashamed. So you going silent could perhaps be triggering some kind of abandonment wound. A double standard. Yeah. So this person operates out of double standards. Like, you can't do what I do. You see what I'm saying? You can't act the way that I'm acting. So for some of you, you are giving them exactly what they give you. You're playing this exactly how they play it. You are doing them on them. You are giving them the same thing that they have been giving you. You're matching their energy. They don't like this shit at all. You've gone quiet. They are definitely trying to hide this. This is all under the surface. This is all in the subconscious energy and in the hidden energy. Okay? Well played. It's almost like they want to give you your props for how you're handling this, but they also are pissed, right? Like they also have very strong opinions about people not being able to treat them this way, even though they would in fact treat you this way. Because I did hear that whatever you're doing to this person, they would do this to you, or they do this to people. They don't like it being done to them. They don't like this taste of their own medicine. Resisting change. For some of you, this could be somebody who is older than you, but they act much younger. But because they're older than you, they like to hold that over your head, and it's almost as if this person looks at you because you're younger or younger minded or less experienced. For some of you, it doesn't have anything to do with age. It could just be that maybe you were sheltered, right? There's something to that effect where they look at you as the innocent party or somebody who's naive. And they feel like since they have more experience that they can control this, right? Like they can tell you what to do. They can tell you how to behave. They can run this show, right? Like they can control the relationship because you would be none the wiser. And here you are playing chess in the big leagues. Yeah, like this person really thought that they had some level of control over you, you guys. Why would they think that? I'm really curious to know. Feeling judged. I'm wondering if some of you said something to this person before things went silent. For some of you, it's just been silent. You didn't say anything, but they have their own notions of why you would have gone silent. They are making stories up in their head. A double standard. You are flipping the script on them. So are you seeing someone else? It's not for all of you. That's just for some of you. Or perhaps this person never had to worry about you being outside because they felt like they controlled you, but now they don't know what you're doing. They don't know where you are. Like they don't know what you've been up to, what you're doing. Like they have no idea. It's a very controlling energy, whoever this person is. And they like it that way. Things are not as they seem. So definitely all up in their head. They are trying to act like they're disappointed in you, but they may feel stupid for whatever led to this no contact. They didn't even want me to do this reading, yet they're here. So I get this person, that's that filter energy once again, right? Like, because you're here, right? Ma'am, sir, brother, sis, you are here. Your energy is here, but you're trying to act like, oh, but I don't want to be here, right? Like I'm only here because, you know, they want me to be. Bullshit. Definitely a signifier with the no pre-shuffle. Clearly your energy is here, but you want to act like it's not. You want to act like it's cool. You want to act like you're all good. It's okay. No big deal. You've given them no words. And if this person did betray you, or if they've done something that you feel is unsalvageable, they were expecting to at least get an argument. Right? This shaking my head card says no words can do it justice, right? So it's like there's nothing else to talk about. But they would have never guessed that that would be the route. They were preparing for some kind of a argument, some kind of a back and forth, some sort of a, you know, pushback, something. Something. Wow. So we have somebody who is definitely used to doing the same thing, you guys, right? This goes right next to the boomer card. Rinse and repeat, this behavior of theirs. They are quite okay with the way that they are. They don't want to change, right? But I feel like this person underestimated you. They also overestimated your attachment to this relationship. And I'm not saying that it was easy for you to walk away from this. For some of you, this could have felt like ripping off a Band-Aid. But it was sort of like you could see far into the future where it was going. And this is the decision you made. It's sort of like, am I going to rip the Band-Aid now or later? Because it's going to happen at some point in time. Very analytical sign Aquarians are. So you'd be 10 steps ahead in your mind mentally about where this is going based on how this person has played it thus far. So they underestimated your ability to do that. And they underestimated, is something about this person feeling like you're naive? What is that about? Completely out of touch, right? I get that this person had already had this idea about you in their mind, right? So this filter card, it has a theme in this reading. They already had an idea about you in their mind. For some of you, from the first time that they ever met you, they saw you as this way, but you can't judge a book by its cover is what I'm hearing. And I feel like even though you have shown them signs that you're not to be played with, they couldn't get the idea of who they thought you were out of their mind, right? Like they just see you as this sweet, naive, you know, young, inexperienced, someone who doesn't know none the wiser, or someone who still believes in love, that sort of thing. Is something, right? There's some sort of filter that this person was looking through, some sort of lens. It was filtered. So this would explain why they would have been ill prepared for how you're going about this. Merry-go-round. The merry-go-round is exclusive for their partners, right? They do dumb shit. They have the argument. This is what they were expecting, to just have the argument, and then boom, we're right back where we were, right? Like we're on the go again. But now I see that totally different, right? This person is being led to face their closed-mindedness, right? Like they're not being able to get away with who they are, right? Like looking in the mirror. I get them being upset, you guys. I'm not going to hold you, that you have outsmarted them. at how clever this has been and also how you're making them feel. They don't like this. Completing a task skillfully. They hate to admit that, right? Like, damn, she got me, right? Like, he got me. They're always 10 steps ahead. Not this time. And the part that's pissing them off is they would have expected you were the last person, right? In their mind, because of this filter that the version of you that they see. For some of you, I'm hearing this very specifically. It's not for all of you. This could be somebody that you've known since you were young. Like y'all grew up together or something like that. Teenage love, you know, that sort of thing. High school sweethearts, not necessarily. Or you could have known this person so long that you were younger when they met you, right? The both of you may have been young, but they still see you as that younger version of yourself, less evolved, less mature. You know, they haven't been able to keep up. They're still out. Their version of you is outdated. It's not clicking for them, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this merry-go-round is now showing as this person's mind, right? Round and round and round. Like, how did we get to this point? And that's not how I wanted it to go, right? Like, this person definitely feels like they get to choose how things unfold. And instead, you're taking them on a detour. They don't like this shit at all. I still don't see them reaching out, though, right? It's that arrogance. Didn't I see the card with arrogance on there? I'll pull that in a minute. Queen of Pentacles. You're strong. Practical, strong, smart, and grounded. Pentacles are about being grounded. This person may have tried to knock you off balance. There's something about intimidation here. Like, you intimidate them. You began to intimidate them. No, they weren't willing to step out of their outdated way of viewing you, but they could see the signs. I did say that. Like, the signs were there. That you had grown or that you had transformed, that you were different, that they weren't getting the same version of you that they've gotten before. And now I'm hearing this. For some of you, this could be an on and off relationship, right? This is also why they would have been expecting the argument and then the two of you to just be right back. They could have been expecting to hear from you a long time ago. Yeah, there's a shift in who you are this time around. It's very much so more grounded. It's business. You mean business. That's what I just heard. You've been very generous to this person. Charitable, even. In your chances that you have given. Merry-go-round, right? And you may feel as if you've gotten nowhere. You may have said this to this person. And now you've gone inward, like you're no longer fighting with them. This person wants a fight, you guys. They want to evoke emotion in you. Because your silence is power. It's really fucking with them. Yet they're not the ones reaching out. And now they want me to backpedal just a little bit, right? Flexing. So this is about, you know, all about themselves, right? This person was focused so much on themselves and the power that they thought that they had, that they didn't even see the move that you were getting ready to make, or they didn't allow the signs to caution them. Yeah, they are pissed the fuck off. They feel like you have disrupted this relationship. They feel like you are intentionally doing this, like you're being a troll. For them, they may have been a troll in the past. I could see this person giving you the silent treatment or ghosting you. You were very generous with this person. You held a lot of compassion in your heart for them. You saw value in them at some point in time. So this is why they would have been allotted multiple chances, but they were the ones trolling you. And I feel like it's because of who they knew you were going to be. Something to that effect. They could see your potential before it actually unfolded. They could have even been trying to stop that potential. Look at this shit here. You saw that card flip? And what is it? Yeah, they were trying to stop something from happening for you. Now, keep in mind, tarot is fluid, guys, right? This could be something that is currently unraveling. This could, of course, be something from the past, and it could be something that is predictive of the future. So just keep that in mind and keep an open mind when it comes to my tarot, okay? There's an opportunity here that you are you've already had, right? A leveling up. Queen of Pentacles. So this could have to do with money. This could have to do with just, you know, glowing up and a better life for yourself. And also the things that this person feels like they could provide for you. There's something about them knowing what you deserve and your potential in terms of where you were going. So the only thing that they could see in the future was you letting them go, because they would not be able to rise to the level in which they saw your potential going at, your trajectory. So I feel like they tried to stop it, and they thought that they were in control of that. They did. They thought that they actually had control over you, you guys. I'm not even going to hold you. And I would like to know how long this person stayed around in your life, because it's really baffling me. The level of control that they felt like they had, for them to be so surprised, right? That you're not going for the bullshit anymore. Didn't I see charity here somewhere? Charitable is what it said. Did I put that back in the deck? Rewind the video for me, guys. Tell me which card that was. I think I put it back in the deck, but it definitely said being charitable. Being nice, right? Like, being understanding, being open. That doesn't mean that you're a pushover, like the fuck. So if somebody thinks that they have control over you, then you doing what you want to do is a disruption to the process, okay? You are disrupting the class right now. It is unacceptable behavior that calls for punishment, is what I'm hearing. We have Five of Wands. They want to fight. Like, this person wants to argue. They were looking for an argument for sure, you guys. They were. They were. You're paying them dust. Five of Wands is about fighting, arguments, right? Debates, going back and forth, battles, right? A clashing. And it's sort of like whatever I did to get you to this point, you don't get to decide, like, when we're done. That's this person's notion. Like, I say when we're over, not you. High Priestess. Oh my God. The High Priestess, you guys. Not even being dramatic, right? Before I pulled any cards, what did I say? I said somebody is radio silent. It's the silent, it's quiet. Like, the High Priestess is symbolic of silence. The most silent card in the deck. She ain't saying shit because she don't gotta say shit. Gender doesn't matter. This is about energy. Wisdom. Moving by way of intuition. Your silence is really wreaking havoc right now on their soul, you guys. In fact, even if they haven't contacted you, I feel like that's going to change. I do. And I almost feel like you're still not going to answer. There's a spiral no doubt on the way. Because they almost feel entitled. They're pissed that you have not contacted them. Number one. They're also pissed that you felt like you had the right to just go no contact and go quiet on them and not say anything and not call them and not chat and nothing. And they're going to be even more pissed the longer they wait and they can't take it anymore at the fact that they have to be the ones to reach out to you. And if they can't reach you, I definitely see a spiral. I can't even hold you. I do, you guys. Look at this shit. Yeah. They are so mad. Like, I've never seen somebody so angry in a reading. I'm not going to hold you. These are a lot of extremely angry cards. And I do feel like it's because they feel like the rug has been ripped from up under them. Remember, they felt like they had control over you. So if you feel like you could control somebody, and if you feel like you could just come and go as you please, if you consider somebody to be a possession or property, or if you consider yourself to be a constant in someone's life, a fixture in someone's life, and that changes for whatever reason, and you're not the one who made the call on the change. This is all about control and power. Selfish motherfucker. This person is selfish, you guys. I mean, that goes without saying, but now it's here twice. Arrogant, right? Their arrogance is what blinded them to the fact that this was on the way. They are humiliated. That's what this humiliated. Humiliation. And the longer the two of you have been together, the more humiliated they are, because how are they going to explain this, right? To people who know the two of you to be like two peas in a pod sort of thing. If you have children together, something to that effect. They have lost control. A disruptor. Under this troll card, it says arguments, right? Maybe in the past you did argue with this person. Maybe in the past you did argue with them. You know what I'm saying? Because you still fucking cared. Well, let me tell you something about an Aquarius. When that shit is done, bitch, it's done. Like, we will give you chances if we love you. We will. We will. We will. Reasonable amount of chances. You were blowing, sending out smoke signals. Their signs were there, but they were filtered because this person doesn't view you as somebody who makes decisions in this connection, you guys. That's just that on that. It's like, yes, they could see your strength. Yes, they could see your potential, but they thought they had that all under control, you see? So you would never act on it. Almost like they thought that they were like a puppet master or something, right? Like, yeah, he or she, whoever you are, Aquarius is not going to do something or make a move without my go, you know, without my go ahead. Yo, this is a wild shit, bro. It's sending me. This is how they viewed you guys, like a prisoner, okay? Mentally though, like mental imprisonment. So they didn't take the opportunities and the second chances and the third chances and the fourth chances, however many there were, as gracious behavior, as you being charitable, as one of those cards said. Understanding, right? No. No. They viewed it as, yeah, that's what I thought. Powerless. Child. You were always going to go, but you were going to go when you were good and ready to go. And it's like, that's what this person can't, that's what they can't wrap their brain around. You see? It doesn't matter if you did give them second chances. It doesn't matter how long you were on this merry-go-round. When an Aquarius is done, an Aquarius is motherfucking done. That shit is dead. And once the death card comes, the shit is never the fuck going back the way that it was. You understand? Never. Never. It never will. It never will, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. It will not. They cannot wrap their brain around that. They thought that they were controlling your mind by keeping you here. You were just probably trying to figure some shit out. I don't want to put words in your mouth, or I don't want to speak for you. You know why you would have stayed as long as you did, and it doesn't matter, because once you were good and ready to move on, to make this step, you did, and you will, and it's baffling to this person, shocking, infuriating. And I almost get that they're yes, infuriated because they're going to feel stupid. They're trying to save face. But the most infuriating part of this is they feel like you snuck them. Like it was a sneak punch. Like you didn't, they feel like you just like snuck out the back door or something. You know, like they didn't have any idea that this would be something that you would do. So there would be no getting prepared for something like this. And it's sort of like, how did Aquarius even get the key? How do you get the key to let yourself out this bitch? To release yourself, to release your motherfucking self? Radio silence. You're smarter than this person. And they weren't able to see your intellect. They weren't able to see, like I keep saying, they could see your value and your trajectory, where you would go, and the things that you would be able to do and accomplish, and even the type of people that you would be able to pull that are light years ahead of them. But their arrogance wouldn't allow them to believe that those same qualities that they are trying to shut down would be the same qualities that would outsmart their motherfucking ass. Like what you thought. Oh, you thought you was different? Huh? Don't get me to yelling and shouting and screaming up in this motherfucker. Please, please, please don't. Please don't. All work, no play. That's you. You work the fuck out of this person. I'm so sorry. You don't play games. Like, let's hop over to the extended. Okay, we're gonna see what's up. I really want to know what type of time they're on. I need to know how they're coming. I need to know how they're moving. Like what is the reasoning and the intentions behind it. There's a lot of animosity and bitterness and resentment in the air, you guys, right? That doesn't mean that that's still the case. So that's why we need to see, like, what's up. And it also doesn't mean that they will ever be able to get into contact with some of you ever again. But let's start out with what they're hoping for. Okay? Their deepest, their wildest hopes and dreams for this connection, and their deepest fears. Because I need you to psychologically be in this person's head. We then will see what shadows they are being led to address. The Death card does signify transformation. I already heard a transformation in your energy. So this person is up on the chopping block. They're up next. They got next. So I would like to know what karmic debt is entailed within that transformation. What is required? What are the details in terms of that karmic energy? Just because I'm nosy. We will then look at this person's specific next steps and intentions. And that is so that you could be prepared and make the best decisions for yourself. We will look at where is this more than likely heading? What is the outcome? Whether you decide to re-engage this or not, okay? And we will look to see what signals and signs of a transformation are there at all, right? Is this just old energy, or is there newer energy ahead? So that you just have all of the information, okay? And so, like I said, we will get the outcome, whether it's good or bad. We're going to see what it's given. We will see. And then we're going to move on to the new, okay? But first, I want to know what you need to do to protect yourself moving forward upon this transformation. And as you start to really dig in and do some self-reflection and self-mastery. What are the things that Spirit needs you to remove? What blockages do you need to address? Subconscious blockages specifically that are going to allow you to become invisible to low vibrational and toxic energies that will allow you to restore your trust, your faith, and optimism moving forward. So you're not bringing any baggage from the past to the future. And then we will see what the new is giving up, like who it is. Okay. What are they like? What's their personality like? Where you going to meet them at? You know, if they got any red flags. Okay. Why they single? Are they single? Like all of the things. We will get into all of the nitty gritty about the new energies coming in. And then we will get some time frames. Okay. For both old and new. When can you expect these things to unravel and unfold? And then we will get some advice for you, okay? To wrap it all up. So without further ado, actually, I might throw in an Ask the Universe reading, okay, where I give you the floor to ask a few questions, but we'll see. And I'll have more instructions for it over in the extended. Click the like button, click that notification bell and the subscribe button. And I'm going to see you guys over in the extended, which is linked down below in the description box. So let's go.